Hello, my darlings. Hope you're all doing well. Actually, here. All right, if you're single, ready to mingle, this is the reading for you because we're going to be finding out what is next in your love life. 3 options for today's reading, and by the way, this reading is completely timeless whenever it finds you. Yeah, so which one you're mostly drawn to? Do not overthink it, and let's go ahead and get started. My lovely option number 1. Hi and welcome to your reading, guys. Get comfy as I'm shuffling the cards. Say your name out louder in your head, helps you better connect to the energies of the reading. I'm going to do a little bit of an energy check-in before we begin, so you can make sure that you chose the right pile. Option number 1, tell me. They're telling me that you've leveled up. For sure, you've leveled up. At this particular moment, they're telling me that you're taking a lot of things under your control. You kind of have this energy of a boss. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman over here. And maybe your softer side is taking a backseat at this time. Maybe you really need to be in your mind, in your logic at this time. Strong Aries energy and strong Libra energy is coming through over here. When it comes to dating, you prefer honesty to illusions. You've learned your lesson. You've learned it the hard way. Some of you might be on dating sites but you're not really finding anything. Okay. You're very strong. Somebody who has a strong character, strong beliefs about what family is like for you, what it is that you want. A character that a lot of people would say is difficult to handle. But then again, you're not a people pleaser. You're not somebody who's agreeing with everything. You have your own perspective. And let's just be honest, you're not for everybody. You have a very specific set of rules. You have a very specific understanding about dating, about relationships, so on and so forth. So, you're not wasting your time on somebody is not going to work for you. So, you could be somebody who hears that you have really high standards and that what you want is only possible in fairy tales. And you're like, no, I know exactly what I want and I'm not settling for less. You learned the hard way. And they're also showing me that, you're somebody who takes care of your body. You might be going to the gym. But you're a very strong person. But they're telling me you have so many scars. Maybe on your body, but mostly on your heart. You might be going through something difficult at this particular moment. Maybe you're finally letting go of that one person that you really thought things would work out with. That you really wanted things to work out with. Because they keep giving me this energy, of having relied upon someone, having trusted someone, and then it just didn't work out whatsoever. Might be in a tense situation at this time. Like tense negotiations, toxic environment. Definitely this energy is coming through. But you're very smart. You can outsmart people. And sometimes, I'm going to try and put this in the right way. Sometimes you know exactly what to say for the person to shut up, for the person to lose the argument, but you have a big heart at the end of the day, and sometimes you decide and choose not to say something that would destroy this other person. Okay, that sounds like you. Keep on watching, my darlings. Let's find out what's next in your love life. A breakthrough, that's good. The energy of the 8 of Wands. So things are going to start speeding up when it comes to your love life. Let's see. Yeah, you're very close to meeting your significant other, guys. The Lover's card came through as the second card. Major Arcana, beautiful connection. Let's talk more about it. I'm getting strong Gemini energy over here. This could be happening within the next 8 weeks. This could be happening for some of you. August is coming through as an important. June, August, 8 weeks. These are the time frames that they're giving me. And this could be, birthdays as well. It's not necessarily when you're going to be meeting your person, but it could also be kind of like a hint. So you're very close. Let's see. They're telling me that you're just finishing up a transformation. So I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. If you're expecting somebody from the past to come back, I wouldn't count on it. They're telling me that you already finished the life lesson. You already finished. Like it's over. It's done. It's just like the last drops of, when you go through the stages, you're kind of at the end of the depression stage, beginning of the acceptance stage, and you're almost done. The stages of dealing with grief, the stages of letting something go. You're almost there. You've almost processed the loss of somebody important. And yeah, they're telling me, after that energy of death, there comes this energy of winning. And I'm going to tell you that it's not just going to be about your love life, my darlings. Honestly, it comes through as you're just going to see the way. They keep on saying that. They keep on repeating that you're going to see the way. In this particular deck, it's gorgeous. It's a ray of sunlight, a ray of sunshine. You're going to get a lot of guidance from your spiritual team. You're going to get a lot of, I want to say, love from the world as a whole. But you, very, very soon, the person that you're meant to be with is coming into your life. Queen of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to tell you this. You are going to give them a little bit of a hard time over here because it kind of feels like they need to pass some sort of test before they get to you. I'm literally seeing that you, my lovely option number one, yes, you're going to do that. Maybe on paper, maybe in your head, but you're going to be ticking boxes, right? And you're going to be seeing how many boxes this particular person ticks because you're so fed up with the bullshit. You're so fed up with wrong relationships. You're like, I'm not doing that anymore. And here, they're telling me that are you not going to dim your light for anybody else, but you're going to see if the person can live with your character, can live with your brightness, and if they can add to it, if they can help you maintain it. So here you're coming through with such a beautiful, mature, and no bullshit approach that, of course, it's difficult for you to find somebody like this. But, rejection is God's protection. So all of the people that weren't fitting into that picture of who you want to be with, who you want to raise your children with, who you want to raise your dogs with, or your cats or whatever. Because when you choose your partner, you understand that you're not only choosing somebody to date, you're choosing, who's going to be there when, the shit hits the fan. You're choosing somebody who's going to pass on their values to your children, should you choose to have them. So, you're like, I'm going to be thorough. And with this particular person, it's amazing because you are going to give them a bit of a hard time. And you might keep them at a distance just to see how they're going to react. Are they going to give up? Are they going to love bomb you? Are they going to do whatever it is that you think they might be doing? But, you're meeting a person who's also not just some average Joe. I'm telling you this. They are also somebody with a strong character, but they have a fantastic sense of humor. I don't see that this person takes themselves too seriously or just life too seriously. When they need to be serious, they can be, yeah? But this person, they have such a beautiful energy of the sun. They have this energy of passion, of desire. So the two of you, it's funny because they're giving me a lot of fire energy, a lot of passion. So when it comes to passion, guys, I can't say a lot about this on YouTube because I have to keep it PG, but it's going to be beautiful. You're matching your desires, you're matching your ideas, you're matching your even styles for some of you, This person, it feels like they're also quite smart. It's going to be an interesting match where you intellectually are on the same level and you have a lot of things to talk about, a lot of things to discuss. This person might be doing something that has to do with sports, that has to do with nutrition, not necessarily for work, but they're very interested in sports over here. Knight of Swords, King of Pentacles, the Strength, the Ace of Cups. They too might be at this particular moment, or like almost, like, I don't know, you have very similar energies, guys. Because they too are going through something difficult, they're getting their strength back, and they're rethinking. And the reason why you didn't meet before is because you both had to get to that point of understanding and really valuing a good woman or a good man, We have to go through a couple of assholes from time to time to realize what we want, what we don't want, and then get a full understanding of how valuable somebody who is a good person, how valuable they are. And this is your story over here. It's a new person, guys. If you're waiting for your ex, if you're waiting for somebody in the past, no, it's a new person. If you do want children, if you do want family, this is the person that you're going to have them with. Because not only are they a good partner, but they're also a good parent. The Empress. I'm also seeing that the two of you, you're going to live in abundance. So maybe if you were just attracting somebody usually who... that there's people with lack mentality, and even if they have money, they are just very stingy. With money, with emotions. No. Over here, what I'm seeing is the energy of abundance. And if you, my lovely ladies, if you're not that much interested in your career, like it's not your priority, if you're more interested in just being a mom, maybe just is not the right word, but you know what I mean. If you want to be a mom, if you want to be a stay-at-home mom, if you want to work not for money, but for your own interest, this is what's going to be able to realize here. This is what's going to be able to happen. Okay. You're going to finally feel safe and secure enough to think about children, to think about more children. Okay, good. For some reason, they're telling me that there's something that has to do with a trip over here. A trip that you might be afraid of making. It's a little bit, I think, of a hint of how you might meet this particular person. A trip that you might be afraid of making. They're saying go for it. Go for it. Decide. It's time for a change anyways for you, my darlings. It's time for a change. And don't let the fear that there isn't somebody out there for you that you're looking for, don't let it stop you. There is. Honestly, there is. Alright, my darlings, that's what I see for you. Let me know down in the comments below if the reading resonated. If you're up for a personal one, all you have to do is send me an email. And of course, do check my Patreon page out. Alright guys, take care now. Bye. My amazing option number 2. Hello and welcome. Get comfy. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's next in your love life. Now, say your name out loud on your head. It helps you better connect to the energies of the reading. Let's do a bit of an energy check-in. I don't know why I can't stop smiling with you, option number 2. I think you're getting some good news. Or you're in that mood, you're like, yes, Blush Lily, let's see what's coming up. I don't know, you sound excited. You sound excited about whatever is coming through. Alright, let's see what's up. The Chariot. Yeah, good stuff. Okay, you, my darlings, you might be somebody who has to travel. I wouldn't say that you love traveling, but it's this energy of thinking about a different location at this particular moment, kind of exploring the map. Some of you love traveling. Some of you, like, there's this energy of wanting to go hike under the stars. For some of you, it's this energy of wanting to connect with the universe. At this particular moment, they're telling me that there's something within you, like a conflicting energy, where you're like, I need to make the right decision. I need to make the right choice when it comes to where I'm going to go, how I'm going to live my life, it's like kind of where, what, how, And you really, like, there's this energy like, I want to win. I want to make a winning decision. A lot of Cancer energy that's coming through over here. You have a competitive vibe to you. I think you try to keep it friendly, but then sometimes, I don't know if you guys remember when Monica was playing ping pong in France, how she got competitive and she got this huge frizzy hair. She's like, come on, come on. You know, I think you guys get like this sometimes. Like you do have a competitive side. Okay. A lot of Wands energy, guys. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon are rising. The King of Wands. Oh my days. Okay, a lot of passion, a lot of ambition, a lot of, because you know, right now it's spring. Spring, this is when we all get quite active when it comes to dating. This is when the hormones start doing their thing. This is when we get a little bit extra frisky, if you will. Yeah, but you have that beautiful energy. I want to say that you're somebody who is seductive. You know how to seduce. You know how to attract someone's attention. You don't always want to do it. But you know, like when you want to, you know, you put in a little bit of extra effort and then people are just like, wow, you're gorge. Doesn't matter if you're male or female, guys. But you know what I mean. Might have a little bit of reddish hair. Maybe being drawn to red. You feel like it's time for a change over here, guys. The thing is, you know that you're talented. A lot of you've worked on your imposter syndrome. You know you're talented. You know you're good. You know you could be good at singing. You could be good at dancing. You could be good at tarot. You could be good at translations. You could be good at accounting. You could be good at painting. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just the one thing that you're good at. But you're very versatile with the energy of the magician, the energy of the Wheel of Fortune, a magical vibe to you of some sort. Maybe having had, I don't know, witches in your bloodline. Maybe, you know, celebrating the Wiccan holidays. Burning the candles, doing what it is that you must. And it's funny, I was talking about physical intimacy, but let's be real over here, guys. For you, physical intimacy is very important. And I'm seeing a lot of disappointment in that department. Okay, my darlings, if that sounds like you, keep on watching. Let's see what's up when it comes to your love life. You guys can be very cheeky. I love it. When you're in the right mood, you're irresistible. You know that, yeah? If you're in a bad mood, people better hide away and move out of your way. Alright, let's see what's up. What's happening next when it comes to your love life? Oh my days. You ready to hear this? Who came through? The devil came through. Alright, let's talk about this. Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords. Ooh, temptation is coming your way, my darlings. Temptation. The energy of the devil, this talks about codependent relationships. This talks about people who are, you know, when you want to go into situationship, you don't think it's a situationship, but you kind of feel like something is off. So the universe is going to give you a little bit of a test over here. A little bit of a test. This could be a person from the past coming back. This could be a person who's married trying to see what's up. Trying to see whether you would be willing to play the game. Somebody from the past, honestly. Somebody whose heart you broke. I think they broke yours as well. But they didn't see you suffer enough. I know it sounds so messed up, but it's almost like they didn't see you suffer enough. So they need to come back, create chaos in your life, and kind of see that they were important to you. So pretty messed up stuff over here. You know, but the reason why the cards are coming through, they're saying because you can choose to avoid all of that unnecessary bullshit and all of that unnecessary drama. You can choose to avoid it. Because here they're saying like the Eight of Swords in this particular time, you're going to, most likely, you guys are going to tell them no. The energy of Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, Justice. For some of you, I don't know, are you guys getting divorced? Did you get divorced? It's something about things balancing themselves out when it comes to your value, your worth. And it's, you know when people see your life get better, when they see you level up, especially when it comes to work, they come back. So here I'm seeing a lot of things that are going to act as temptations. Okay. Seven of Cups, the Fool. The thing is, I don't know. You know what? For some of you, I'm going to be completely honest, guys. For some of you, maybe you don't want a serious relationship just yet. Maybe you want something lighthearted, and that's completely cool, you know? To each their own. And if that's what you want, that's exactly what you'll get. But the thing is, they're saying, if that's what you want, just make sure you protect your heart. Just make sure that you're clear on everything, because there is going to be an opportunity. And like I said, for some of you, maybe you do want something lighthearted. Maybe you do want something that that allows you to heal, that allows you to just have fun. Maybe you want a holiday romance of some sort. It's there. It's definitely on the cards. They're saying take it or leave it. And the ex, somebody from the past, is definitely coming back. But again, just for you to know, they're coming back with the intention to mend their ego, not your relationship. Okay, option number 2. Let's see if there's anything, like if you do want something good and stable and loving. They show me some sort of communication that starts online, that starts over the internet. Okay. And again, it has a lot to do with physical intimacy. I think you, my lovely option number 2, you still need to have some fun with your shadow aspects. And I think the next stage in your life is you channeling your sensuality, your sexuality, getting your confidence back. You're going to go through that stage. You need it at this particular moment. So in all honesty, I'm seeing an opportunity for the Lover's card, for the Lover's energy. I'm going to talk a little bit more about it now, but for now they're saying that, you know what, if it doesn't resonate with you guys, don't take it, but sometimes we need to go through that energy of learning to manage our sensuality, our sexuality, seeing how far our power goes with that one. Maybe not wanting something serious, maybe wanting to have fun, maybe wanting to just be free and have fun and have no strings attached. Maybe you are not ready for that serious relationship, Maybe you missed that part out if you got married very early and now you need to catch up, or you want to catch up. Maybe you're still at that age where you're not ready to settle down. So when it comes to your love life, I'm seeing a lot of fun, a lot of devil energy, a lot of temptation, but temptation sometimes in a good way, Maybe the temptation where you're going to realize, no, I don't want to go that far. Or no, I definitely don't want that. You need to heal something through that part, through that stage in your life. It's a part of exploration. It's a part of transformation that's coming through. Because they're showing me that, there's going to be a variety of people to choose from, a variety of people that you're going to communicate with to see which one is resonating with you. But for now, I want to say that, you're taking your dark side out for a walk. Definitely taking your dark side out for a walk. Okay, my lovely option number 2. Good for you. Okay, so if you're up for a personal reading, guys, do let me know. You can send me an email. In the comments, let me know that reading resonated. It was an interesting one. And of course, don't forget about my Patreon page. Alright, guys, take care. Bye. My lovely option number 3. And welcome to your reading, guys. Get comfy. So I'm shuffling the cards, say your name out loud in your head. Perhaps a bit of connect to the energies of the reading. Alright, a little bit of an energy check-in so you guys can make sure you chose the right option. You're ready for something new. They're telling me that you're ready for something new. There could be something that you like at this particular moment. But either this person is unavailable, either this person is just a crush and you're not sure. So it's kind of like you like somebody, you find somebody attractive at this particular time, but you're not hyper-focusing on this particular person. You're like, okay, whatever. Yeah. There's this energy where you're very liked and respected when it comes to your job. You're very good when it comes to your job. You interact with a lot of people. Now, what's going to happen next? Sorry, I'm just trying to, I don't know, they want to speed things up for you, my lovely option number 3. I don't know, I think you're getting impatient. I think you're going to take a lot of action. Like you're ready to take action. There's something that's coming through that has an energy of a good chance. There's going to be an invitation to a particular event, to some place. You'll be like thinking, okay, do I go? Do I not go? It might involve traveling. Guys, you very much like a little bit of a spoiler of option number 1, but you're finding somebody over here. You're finding somebody over here, or they find you. Let me talk about this. Gemini energy, Cancer energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They don't even. They like. Let's not even do the energy check-in on like in depth because they know it's about them. Okay. And you just want to like. Like you're getting impatient. You're like, come on. I just want to go somewhere. I want to do something. And okay. Option number 3, hold on to your pants. It's happening, honestly. It's almost like for now they're saying like you have this energy where you want to live. Like you're when you get better after being like ill for some time or after having that long like episode of being very depressed and now you have this urge to live, this urge to have fun, this urge to go somewhere, this urge to talk to people. And if you're feeling like at this particular moment you're like, bless Lily, I can barely get out of bed, trust me, it's coming very, very soon. Like there's going to be a change where you'll be like, okay, enough of this. I want to live. I want to go out and I want to not think about all of the troubles and all of the problems and the things that like you want to be in the moment. And there's this energy of excitement. Like, I just want to live. I just want to have fun. Like, you'll be like, I don't know how long I'm going to spend on this earth. And I want to, like, make every minute count. It's a beautiful energy that you have at this particular moment. They're telling me it's because something might have fallen apart. Something that was very difficult. And you understood that, it was difficult. But you're like, I survived. I'm a survivor. Yeah, remember that Destiny's Child song? I'm not gonna sing it, don't worry. But honestly, there's definitely this energy of like, you know what? Let's have fun. Let's celebrate. Life is not just about always healing, always solving problems, always looking at the past. It's about enjoying this. So yeah, I'm seeing like, there's going to be this period of literally wanting to live, wanting to experience joy and pleasure, and like, be a little bit risque in what it is that you do and what it is that you wear. And it's gorgeous because in that energy, you meet somebody important over here. They're giving me the energy of some sort of travel, of some sort of event. And you're going to be very cautious. Despite the fact that you have this energy of like, I want to live, you're also like, okay, but I also don't want to suffer again. Please. So at this time, big, major trust issues when it comes to you, my lovely option number 3. Major trust issues. But new love is coming into your life over here. A new love, a new opportunity. Now you're becoming like a human lie detector. That's the thing. And you're not, how do I put it? You're not going to try and find the reason why somebody's lying. You just be like, okay, you're lying, I'm not interested. Moving on. But let's talk more about this particular person who's coming into your life. Okay, you meet at a party, at a celebration of some sort of event that's coming through. This could be happening within the next 4 months, guys. Now, a lot of you, my amazing option number 3, there's a message for you over here. They're saying don't be afraid of competition because with the right person, you won't have to compete. So I'm sensing a little bit of a self-esteem issue over here. Maybe because the person or the people that you were before, they weren't choosing you or they were telling you that there's something wrong with you. Nah. It's just that they weren't the right people for you. So there's something about you turning up to this event and maybe feeling a little bit insecure because you might think that somebody's more attractive, more wealthy, more whatever, younger, bigger, better, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, but they're saying like, this is a great thing because you're going to realize that the Queen of Wands, she doesn't compete with the Queen of Pentacles. They all have their own unique things, their own unique style, their own whatnot. So this is the energy where they're telling me that this particular relationship, that next relationship, it's going to make you feel like you're good enough. Like the person who's going to love everything about you, your hair, your style, your tone of voice, I don't know, your teeth, your hands, your everything. Your personality, the way that you love. You're going to speak very similar love languages. Yeah, important. Very important. Okay. So they're saying, don't be afraid. It's not a competition when you're with the right person. You might think, this is quite interesting, because when you meet this particular person that's, I don't know, they're saying that this person is so much fun and they're very, very attractive. Very attractive, very seductive. You'll be like, oh my God, that person looks like a player. And this person might even ride the bike. Yeah, there was no coincidence that this very loud biker just passed by my window. But anyways, you might think that this person is a player. And you'd be like, ooh, this person might be getting like so many girls or so many guys. But, let me see. No. The thing is, they might have had this energy in the past. They might have had it done to them. And I think you guys are very also, like, you're very afraid of a third-party situation. Very afraid of a third-party situation. Because it like tore you to pieces. Because here I'm getting a lot of energy of like somebody making you feel like somebody else is better than you. But the next relationship, no, it's about choosing you. It's really about choosing you. And I'm also seeing that you guys are going to get some people in your life that are going to be friends and not frenemies. I don't know if it's through this person or just just on your own. But honestly, you're getting somebody who doesn't compete with you. You're getting out of this stage of your life where you feel like you have to compete for attention, or you have to be bigger, better, stronger, younger, wealthier, prettier, whatever. No. You are learning to love you, and you're going to see how people are going to love you back. And how for the right person, you're just the right fit. Just the way that you are. Honestly. Like, this person doesn't try to change you. This person doesn't try to break you. This person doesn't make you feel insecure by pointing out something. Very generous. Now, this person might be a little bit younger than you are. This person is very generous. Like, maybe sometimes a little bit too generous. But, they have money to spend, so why not? It's their money at the end of the day. Very wealthy. And for a lot of you, I'm reading about meeting your future spouse, because they're telling me that with you, this person will want to build. They will want to build. They might have a dog, you might have a dog. Emotionally, this person opens up and you open up to them a little bit later on in the relationship. And you might move when it comes to this person. Or your location will somehow change. Their location might somehow change. Anyways, you're planning the future planning the future together over here. Definitely planning the future. That's very romantic, guys. This energy of very romantic, but you're not going to let them come close to you straight away. They are going to do some pursuing over here. If we're talking about, a man pursuing a woman, courting a woman, but in a nice way, not in a creepy, stalky way. But this person will put you up on a pedestal in a nice way, It's your person. But they might be at a distance at this particular moment with the energy of the star. So I will say, guys, for some of you, it might be a little bit of a long-distance relationship. Maybe at first. I don't see it's dragging on for too long as being a long-distance relationship, because those are difficult. Yeah, you might have to fly towards one another, to one another. But I'm saying that you're getting married. I'm saying the proposal is not going to wait for too long. No. Could be happening within the next, within 8 months of you meeting. So none of this let's wait and see. I'm not sure I'm ready yet. None of that. The person will know that they want to be with you. And you will know that you want to be with them. Well, wait. Let's make it official, baby. Okay. So that's what I see for you, my lovely option number 3. Let me know if it resonated down in the comments below. If you're up for a personal read, all you have to do is send me an email. The email's in the description box below this reading. And do check my Patreon page out as well. Alright, my darlings, take care now.